Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to our Tuesday edition of Live at 5. I'm Russell Parker. Thanksgiving is just a few days away, but events are already being lined up for Christmas. One of those is happening at the Leath Memorial Library on December 3rd. Santa will be stopping by the library to talk to kids beginning at 4 p.m. The event, sponsored by Coldwell Banker, will let parents take pictures of their children with St. Nick on a backdrop. At 6 p.m., the city of Rockingham will be lighting up the night sky with their annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony next to the library at Cole Plaza. Again, that's all happening December 3rd at 4 p.m. Lieutenant Donald Ray Morton of the Hamlet Police Department received his Advanced Law Enforcement Certificate in Raleigh on Friday from the Criminal Justice Education and Training Standards Commission. Morton was joined by his wife, child, and Chief Tommy McMasters, along with Captain Randy Dover. He was promoted to lieutenant in August and leads the patrol division. He has 13 years of law enforcement experience, including stints with the Rockingham and Wadesboro police departments. Officer Mark Terry, who has been in uniform for more than 25 years, earned his intermediate law enforcement certificate just last month. A man recently charged in a sexual abuse investigation has an out-of-state sex crime conviction from his teenage years, records show. Curtis Scott Madsen of Hamlet was convicted in Benton County, Minnesota of first-degree criminal sexual conduct in 2008, according to the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation's Sex Offender Registry. Records show the incident happened the year prior. At the time, Madsen was 14 years old and the victim was 7. He registered in North Carolina in 2012 and his address was last verified in August of this year. According to the registry, Madsen had no violations in the past 7 years. Madsen was arrested and charged by the Richmond County Sheriff's Office on Friday following an investigation of sexual abuse involving minors. Investigators confirmed there are 2 alleged victims in the case. He is charged with 4 counts of statutory sex offense with a child by an adult, and 1 count each of statutory rape of a child by an adult and assault of a child under 12. Madsen is being held in the Richmond County Jail under a $500,000 secured bond. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. How's Thanksgiving looking? We'll tell you right after the break, so stay tuned.
Richmond Community College's Electric Utility Substation and Relay Technology program is a game changer. Established as a partnership between Richmond CC and Duke Energy in 2011, this innovative, one-of-a-kind program was created to address the nation's growing demand for technicians capable of working on the protective relaying that controls America's high-voltage power grid. While entry-level technicians in the utility industry normally require 5 years of training, Richmond CC's 2-year program was crafted specifically to cut the training time in half and fast-tracked its students toward high-skill, high-wage jobs in the industry. Graduates of the EUSRT degree program are making between $50,000 and $75,000 in their first year of employment. As lead instructor Steve Lampley said, "We have the program, we have the jobs, now we need more students." Enroll in Richmond Community College's Electric Utility Substation and Relay Technology today.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by RO Yellow, Richmond County's new online business directory. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you're having a great day and evening. It has been a little bit warm outside today, not too bad given that we are right here towards the end of November. Of course, colder temperatures can still come up, and we'll talk about that if it's going to be coming sooner than we think. But for now, 7 o'clock tonight, 50 degrees. 9 o'clock, we're looking at 47. Still pretty warm outside tonight, but looking at tomorrow, we are still seeing really high temperatures, which is getting all up into the 70s for some parts of the Sand Hills region. Starting in Fayetteville, will be a high of 70, low of 48. Lumberton's going to be seeing a high of 71, low of 47. Rayford just shy of the 70s, be a high of 69, low of 47. Southern Pines will be high of 67, low of 46. And then Laurinburg, high of 71, low of 47. Looking at the other side of the Sand Hills, Ellerby's going to be a high of 68, low of 45. Rockingham and Hamlet will be seeing a high of 69, low of 45. Wadesboro's going to be a high of 69, low of 46. And then lastly, Bennettsville will be a high of 70, low of 47. And partly cloudy skies all day long. So we're looking at some really high temperatures tomorrow, given the fact that we are towards the end of November. But we are still seeing some really high temperatures moving forward, but the lows are getting lower. As you'll see here on the 7-day forecast, Wednesday's going to be a high of 69, low of 45, with partly cloudy skies. Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, will be a high of 60, low of 38, so it will be pretty cool that morning. But as you continue on throughout the day, it will get a little bit warmer for everybody. So it should be a good time for everyone on Thursday. I'll be down in Florida during Thanksgiving, so it's going to be about 80s for me down there. So it's going to feel like what we had for September. But Friday is going to be a high of 57, low of 38 with partly cloudy skies. Saturday, we're looking at partly cloudy skies again with a high of 54, low of 47. And then Sunday, we're looking at some precipitation popping up. Some showers could be around. It'll be a high of 62, low of 42, with a 50% chance of it in the afternoon, but no chance at all in the evening. Now Monday, getting back into the work week, will be partly cloudy skies once more with a high of 51, low of 31. And then Tuesday, mostly cloudy skies, be a high of 53, low of 34. And again, this is a really big week for Raider football once more. Friday is looking really, really good. And since this will be the last Live 5 for this week, due to the holiday season, we do want to kind of pull up more emphasis on Friday. It's looking really good. No rain chance whatsoever for Friday. So Friday night looking really good for that big game against Myers Park. So awesome weekend ahead for everyone with Thanksgiving, Friday night football. So much going on here in Richmond County already. But that's going to do it for Live 5 Weather Report. When we return, we've got your RO Sports update. So on the way, we'll talk about more of that Richmond Myers Park game when we come back after the break, so stay tuned.
Locally owned and operated, Fifth Dimension is a place you'll want to check out. Whether you need vape supplies, signs, business cards, decals, or your chakras aligned, we have you covered. Our in-house print shop has quick turnaround time and is open 7 days a week. We offer a wide range of products including natural stones, herbs, pendants, CBD, kratom, and more. Please visit us at 639 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham, North Carolina. That's 639 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham, North Carolina. At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
For the second week in a row, pre-sale playoff tickets are available for Richmond Senior High School's upcoming football game this Friday. In what is one of the most highly anticipated matchups across the state this weekend, the number 1 seeded Richmond Raiders will welcome in number 4 Myers Park, the Mustangs, in for the third round of the NCSAA state playoffs the day after Thanksgiving. Raider Stadium has seen its seating capacity on the home side maxed out during every home game this season, but capacity crowds are expected with the Myers Park fan base, which travels well. Richmond returns to the third round for the second straight season, and Friday's West Bracket contest is a rematch of last season's 4AA quarterfinal game. It will be a chance for the Raiders to redeem a 37-14 loss against the Mustangs that ended their season. As the chase for 8 state championships continue, local Chamber of Commerce business members have been challenged to decorate their storefronts in green and gold to support head coach Brian Till and the Raiders. Also, Raider Tailgating will be hosting another pre-game tailgate. Per its Facebook page, the event will begin around 4 p.m. RO Sports will publish a complete game preview between the Raiders and the Mustangs later this week. We'll also have additional coverage from practice throughout the week. That, of course, be on richmondobserver.com. Kickoff between Richmond and Myers Park is scheduled for 7:30 p.m. on Friday at Raider Stadium. Jayla McDougald, a junior on the Richmond basketball team, has been named the Winter Sports Week 1 official Richmond County Female Athlete presented by Moss Brothers Tire and Service. The Lady Raider basketball team began its season last week with 2 wins over Anson, making it the first 2-0 start for Richmond since 2012. McDougald, who runs the point, scored a career high in the season opener before adding double digits in the second game. McDougald, who is in her second full season at the varsity level, is the team's floor general and sees the Lady Raiders offense run through her. During Richmond's first game of the season, a 56-26 victory over the Lady Bearcats, McDougald dropped a career high 20 points. She scored 13 points in the first half, 7 in the second quarter, and added 7 more in the final 2 periods. A shooting threat from downtown, McDougald splashed home 3 triples in the win. 2 nights later on the road at Anson, McDougald followed up with 16 more points. Again, she started the game hot, netting 11 points in the first half, helping Richmond roll to a 68-28 victory. Congratulations to Jayla McDougald on making the Week 1 official Richmond County Female Athlete of the Week, presented by Moss Brothers Tire and Service. And that's going to do it for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Today will be our last episode of this week for the Thanksgiving holiday, and we will return on Monday. But of course, for the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com or download the free RO app for your mobile devices. In the meantime, for the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Monday. Good night, and have a happy Thanksgiving, Richmond County.